What's up, everybody, and welcome to my Payback 2015 review. There's a lot to say about this show tonight, and just to give everybody a heads up, if I decide to do the rest of the live reactions I meant to do earlier in time, let's just say this. I have live reactions that will be posted, but it's not going to start all the way from the beginning. If I decide to go back and rewatch pretty much the show, I need the part to watch to get the live reactions to it. I will, but I've already seen it. I just didn't have the camera present at the time, and it only be through mostly the John Cena versus Rusev match, Rusev I Quit match, so I didn't really get live reaction on anything else. But let's kick off the show anyways with the Mega Powers or whatever going against the Ascension, or if I would call it that, let's just say the Mega Powers versus the World Warriors 2.0 or Mega Powers 2.0. Pretty much Sandow or Macho Mandow and Curtis Axel of Axelmania literally came out and had the music of Hulk Hogan and Macho Man Randy Savage, which pretty much did all of their moves. I didn't miss one match, and that was Truth and Stardust, but I didn't even know that match happened, so I know Truth won that one. Pretty much this whole God, this match was so short, it didn't even make sense, and whoever thought this was really great in the back must have thought this was the shit, but it really wasn't. And pretty much, they hit that Baller Man finisher, which this whole match was a running joke. It was a joke. I don't think anybody... It was what it was. It was a running joke just to see if they could get all along with this, but I don't know why. Sheamus went against Dolph Ziggler, which was literally the first match of the show, which was really good until, I'm not saying a finish or anything, but when it came to the end, Ziggler did a headbutt on Sheamus, which Ziggler literally just bled all over the place and was able to super kick Sheamus, but Sheamus kicked out, with Ziggler just bleeding and bleeding and bleeding all over the place. I don't know how hard he did that headbutt, but he was just bleeding like a stuffed pig out there, people. And pretty much after he kept bleeding everywhere, Sheamus hit the bro kick, winning the match. So I know this makes Sheamus look like a badass and that over just one headbutt, and pretty much Daniel Bryan did the same thing and he bled from it. But wow, what a hard skull Sheamus must have to for Ziggler to be bleeding all over the place. Rollins and Kane once again arguing as Kane's going to teach him a lesson. And pretty much if Rollins loses the title, he gets his wish of Kane being gone, but he loses the belt. And they just kept talking off of each other, and pretty much they didn't really focus on the other guys that were in the match, just mostly Kane and Seth Rollins, but what's going to be tonight. New Day came out and talked about Adam Jones, with not Adam Pac-Man Jones, but Adam Jones, pretty much, who plays baseball, I guess, for Baltimore Orioles or something, and pretty much talked about him and how Baltimore hasn't won a World Series and how long, and pretty much they went against Cesaro and Kid in a 2 out of 3 falls match for the Tag Team Championships, which was actually a really great match with Kid and Cesaro picking up the win first and then New Day picking up the second win. But when it came to the third round, really great tag team match, good match, but the finish, which people are now, I've pretty much been hearing this all night, and I guess the referee cannot tell the difference between black people now, and must think black people look all the same, since Xavier Woods switched out Kofi, which exactly looks nothing like Kofi Kingston. There's Kofi has dreads and is darker than Xavier Woods, but since, I don't know, people saying it's a racist thing because it's a white referee and you can't tell the difference between black people, and pretty much the New Day picked up the win. So the finish was very confusing. I know a lot of people would have been offended. Personally, my take on this, like, I didn't really give a fuck in a way, but it is still mostly in a way kind of racist of how, I'm sure a lot of people are really gonna get mad over this, but I'm just giving my little take on it about, pretty much saying how I guess the referee just sees mostly all black people look the same since he counted 3, which is clearly not Kofi Kingston. But I don't know. I know it's gonna be a lot of comments. Everybody's going to be saying a lot about this finish, and I've heard it tonight, really, about what they've been saying about it. Okay, he doesn't look like him, but let's just move on from that, and you just give me your thoughts about that whole finish thing with the tag team match. Like I said, great tag match. But I don't know. I guess they can't tell the difference between black people now. Bray Wyatt went against Ryback, which this match was what it was. Ryback, Bray Wyatt, pretty much Bray Wyatt hitting Ryback into the exposed turnbuckle, then hitting his sister Abigail, but both men really need a win. Bray Wyatt desperately needs a win. Bray Wyatt, I feel like, has no direction. Why are we even doing this throwing together match with him and Ryback, which I don't even feel like it's gonna go anywhere much, because it's hard to even believe Bray Wyatt can win a match, but he won a match tonight. Because, like, my God, he loses so much. Hell, he just lost to Undertaker recently, and I feel like these promos are just going on the same with him. I feel like Bray Wyatt has no direction. Ryback, he's getting some type of push, but we don't even know where that's going. John Cena against Rusev in an I Quit match for the United States Championship. Which was kind of mostly a great tag team match. Almost damn it went for 30 minutes, and pretty much the match went on with him and Rusev beating each other all out of the ring, in the ring, out into the crowd. Pretty much Rusev put him through the table, and Cena typing in typing inside of a laptop and throwing the laptop at him, hitting him with it. As the referee comes, he says, "Do you quit?" They said no, or whatever Rusev, whatever it's in Russia. And Rusev got part of the electrical parts of the stage, but Cena FU'd him into him, and he still wouldn't quit. As pretty much Cena hit with a barricade, then Rusev slammed through the barricade, with the accolade, but Cena passed out. He never quit, so the match kept going. He got some water trying to wake him up until he turned off. Pretty much used the turnbuckles and unscrewed them with the ropes. Pretty much ended up with Cena hitting him with an FU and hit him with the STFU in the ring, and they kept asking, "Do you quit?" But Rusev kept saying something and saying, "Machka, machka, machka, machka," and everything. But since we don't know what Rusev was saying, it pretty much came into Lana coming up into the ring saying, he quits. So very surprised by the finish of that. Great match, but what was with the I guess her coming saying, he quits, because we never even knew what Rusev was saying, so we couldn't even tell he quit or not, and they had pretty much question about it. Did he quit? Was the rest actions the announcers went on? We don't know. The New Day pretty much was talking in the back as Brian Saxon informed them that there will be a tag team title elimination chamber match in the next 2 weeks, which isn't really that far away since we just had pay-per-view tonight, and which will also be the Intercontinental title. So yeah, the Bellas went against Naomi and Tamina. I don't think the crowd really cared for this match. Naomi and Tamina won, but who really cared for this match? Like I said before, and I'll say it again to people. How are the Bella Twins even faced? And that face, we don't even know where their face turn came in. But the only thing they have, what? Because of Daniel Bryan? Because, like, why should the crowd even care? The crowd doesn't even care for any of these women. People even almost look at Tamina and Naomi to be the faces, even though they're heels. But why the Bellas even face? They were heel for how many months? They were almost a year in the company, and now some magic, mysterious way they're facing, and we don't even know why. So I don't even think the crowd even gives a crap about the Bella Twins. Like, really, who really gives a crap about them? And you pretty much want anybody to take out the Bellas at this point in time. So if you ask me, I think people are more on the side of Naomi and Tamina. They showed a commercial for some swerve sort of Dolph Ziggler. Rusev was pretty much pissing him back and told Lana to get out. Wade Barrett went against Adrian Neville, which was a good match, I'll say that. But once Neville got ready to do the Red Arrow, Barrett backed out and pretty much won by. Neville won by countout. He won by countout, and then Barrett got in and attacked him. But right after that, Barrett attacked him in and threw him out of the ring. Yes, and he wanted his scepter and his crown and roll, and was gonna hit Adrian Neville with it, but Neville dodged it, hit him with that back German suplex, and hit the Red Arrow, just leaving him in the ring. Seth Rollins was on his way, pretty much asking if they were all ready to go out, and Kane pretty much said good luck as everybody was out there. Kane, Scary, everybody made their entrance, and pretty much everybody was going at each other and everything, but pretty much throughout the match, Kane pretty much chose the side he was going to be on, was with Seth Rollins as he attacked, Ambrose and Reigns and Orton. It was a brawl pretty much going throughout all 6 men, really, taking out each other. But when it got to the outside of the ring, pretty much Seth Rollins told they pretty much surrounded Orton and pretty much started beating the crap out of him. Pretty much it was like shield for him, and Seth Rollins wanted to pick up the table, and they said pick him up, and everybody pretty much went ballistic when they kind of saw a little bit of the shield. And Reigns was like ooh, and then pretty much hit the triple power bomb on Randy Orton, and Seth Rollins pretty much held his fist out like this for the shield. Pretty much Ambrose and Reigns looked at him and attacked Rollins, and Kane got involved, and pretty much they powerbombed Kane and Seth Rollins through the table, but it wouldn't break. We did it the second time it broke, but then they just looked at each other and said, lose the best beer, and they pretty much went at each other inside of the ring then. As they pretty much went on, and it was like a yay, boo, as they booed at Reigns and yayed for Ambrose. Pretty much Rollins back as the security team kind of distracted them. Rollins took that kick on Ambrose to knock him in the back. Reigns came in with a Superman punch, but Ambrose knocked down Reigns with the clothesline then. Orton pretty much came back in, taking out Kane after he took out after pretty much they all took out Reigns and Ambrose. Orton came in, RKO both security team members, power slam Rollins in midair, hit the DDT on him, was getting ready to go for another RKO, but Rollins dodged it, he RKO Kane, and then Seth Rollins did a pedigree in Triple H's move and won the match as Triple H came out to pretty much hold up Seth Rollins' hand as he is still the champion, which I still say Seth Rollins does not have a finisher, so I guess what he's going to use Triple H's finisher now and be just do the pedigree and everything, because he has no finisher, by the way, people. Ever since they took that curve stomp away from him, what is Seth Rollins' finisher? Somebody really tell me that. What is his finisher? It doesn't make a lot of sense. What's his finisher? Nobody knows, so I guess he won by the pedigree, which was a really good main event. Most of the show tonight was pretty much, I say, solid or decent. Sure, you had a little bit of problems here and there. Like I said, from the whole tag team finish thing, with the whole black people from the same point. They don't think the Divas match really people cared. The main event was mostly pretty much one of the better things out of the night. And the I Quit match was what it was, but we knew Cena was going to win because it's an I Quit match. That Axel, I don't know, Mega Powers versus Road Warriors 2.0. I don't know. Ziggler bleeding all over the place was surprising, which he really bled very horribly out there, by the way. So I don't even know how that pretty much went down like that. So yeah, but once again, it's me, the HWD, coming with the news and reviews, and I am what I do. We'll show you how I go. Take that. We get done this review of Payback. There will be live reactions, even though probably may not be all of them. I may have to go record and just watch the show, get a reaction, but I'm going to give you the reactions anyway to what I got out of tonight's show. It may not be every match, but I'm going to get what I got. So make sure you comment, subscribe. Once again, make sure, it's me, the HWD, coming with the news and reviews. I do. I already say it again, so it's a sin. So take that, and now you're done with this review of Payback. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later. Peace. Live reactions will be posted. Out of here. Bullet Club.